That
like
gives hope.
you were maybe when he was parenting from a different place because of his own stresses and things, that
Hmm.
part of the trusting him as a parent was kind of now that you guys are kind of in a different place and he's coming from a heart of wisdom, you said you are trusting him to go through those processes with the kids too.
Hmm.
So huge huge point too. And I think that's important too. As now, this isn't just saying as moms, we sometimes do want to come in and go, that one's mine, and we have to remember we have to step back and let them father and we
Hmm.
mother and know kind of like where our role is so that our kids can be parented by both of us and make the best version of themselves as a result of it.
Yeah, and that's super important. And I understand the role of a father and the importance of that for a child. But when you're parenting out of anger, that's very difficult
Yes.
to now allow that parent
Yeah.
to parent, right? So now
Yeah.
it's again, it's so much easier now. I see the difference in his parenting style, which makes it now easier for me to back off because I know my kids need that insight. Like I know that, but it's just easier to stand by and let the kids get in a little trouble if they need to by
Yeah.
dad,
Did your
So
faith, you think, lead you down this path along with maybe the trust growing between you and Jason when it came to the parenting part of it? And do you think that the faith really helped you to kind of go, okay,
oh yeah, if for myself and for Jason, I know for Jason too, he dives in the Bible all the time and he really tries to live that out. And I see the difference with him and the kids, and I know it's because of that. I know it's because of that book. And the same thing for me. I read it. And I try not to just read to read. I really try to like focus on what I'm reading. Sometimes I have to go back. I have a study Bible, and that is super helpful. But yeah, I would pray all the time for just patience and understanding. And if I see Jason maybe say something I wouldn't say that might be unkind, I will pray on it. Even if it takes a whole day, I will pray for patience with my husband. I will pray for my husband to come to an answer to be able to fix things or make things better. Or so yes, I guess long story short, for me it's made a big difference because now the first thing I do is I will pray and I will pray to how can I be a better wife to my husband today? How can I be a wife? How can I be the wife that he needs in this situation? Instead of just being angry and be like, excuse me, what that, and it takes a lot. And there's some
it
days,
does?
there was a recent day and I had to like just pray all day. And by midday, I was starting to, my flesh was getting annoyed, like this mother, and I was upset. And I just, continue to pray that when the time comes that we have a discussion about it, I am patient, I am understanding, I am thoughtful to the words that he's saying. And it's been really helpful for us. So yes, I think my faith plays a huge role into our daily lives.
Yeah. That's so, like I said, just such an incredible thing that I think people will miss sometimes that relationship formation, that building of trust again, and incorporating faith is going to lead you the right way. Your believing in Him is going to lead you the right way. So, I'm sorry, Tyler, I keep cutting you off.
No, 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 you're good. To Veronica's surprise, we're over an hour and about 10, and I want to make sure we have space for Living Blue
Yes.
Apparel, Igala, anything else you want to touch on. But I could sit here and listen to this. I love it because once
Yeah.
again, you're both saying it with such ease, but having been someone who lived through it, the not having that to having it, having it now, it's a game changer.
Yes.
It's significantly different in all aspects. So it's almost like you guys are talking to me because I'm like, yep, yep, I've been through that. I did that. I was angry. I did that a lot. Yep, I understand. Like for me, I'm just sitting here going, yeah, I did all those things. So um, again, it helps. And again, a lot of the reasons that I like this podcast is it's not that no one else has other things they're going through, but a lot of people they don't talk this way. They don't speak with just honesty and like, yeah, we're great now. We're in a great place. 2 days ago, I was about to curse that motherfucker out, and then I was like, you know what? Let me just calm down for a second. We're coming from a good place, just to hear that, like that's honest, that's real, that's how things really work. It's not all social media relationships where every day you're like on a vacation to Paris, and there's never been an argument between the two of you, which I hate. This is
Because
just
things could
honest.
get
This
better. Yeah, it's not going to be
always,
perfect though. right? You're going to argue, you're going to annoy each other. I mean, that's just what it is. Yeah. Yeah.
I love it.